What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to find out if a golf tee can make you hit the golf ball further. Let's get to it. Right guys, so I've been sent a box of tees by Drive 45. This is not a paid promotion, nothing like that, so it's going to be an honest review. So these guys claim, and it says on the back of the box when you do buy them, so it says why Drive 45? Increase the exposure area of the golf ball, consistent contact with the ball before the tee, proven to reduce spin for straighter and longer drives. All of us want straighter and longer drives. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit 4 balls with a regular tee that I would use normally with my playing driver. Then we're going to hit 4 balls with the Drive 45 tees. So what you guys are probably thinking, what's the difference between the two tees? The difference is nothing from a visual aspect, but the difference is you put the tee at a 45-degree angle. So that's going to play some games with our mind, I'm sure. So let's get into hitting some balls and let's see if there is a difference. I'm down at Holyhead Golf Club. I am on the 5th hole, and as you can see in the distance, the 5th hole is only 80 yards away from me, so I'm not hitting down there. I'm going to hit straight over to the 7th, and the distance from here to the 7th is, as you guys can see there, 366 to the middle and 382 to the back of the green. I'm not saying I'm going to get it to the green, but we're going to try, see how close we can get. So let's tee up some balls, let's hit some shots. So guys, we've got 8 balls lined up on the floor. We've got the playing driver we're going to start out with. And you guys, I haven't spoken much about this yet because I've got a video coming soon. I'm just waiting to announce a few things with the company, but this is the Autoflex SF505XX. It's not actually a double X. It's very, very whippy. And this is a long drive head, 5 degrees set up to 6. So this is now my gamer. So no more triple diamond, guys. Right, so we're going to start off. Right, so we're just going to start off with 4 balls with my playing driver. These are the first 4 swings of the day with the drive. I've played a couple of holes beforehand, but I obviously haven't hit any drivers until now. And we're just going to see where the ball goes, and then we're going to compare the two. So let's go. Hit that quite well. Oh, the tee snapped already. Just dipped a little bit out the sky, that, but it was out the middle, so it's not too bad. It's straight. It would be in the grid, as we say in our long drive terms. So ball number 2. Not great, that one. As you guys can see, I've not eaten one too many McDonald's, which I do eat a lot of the time. I've just got a lot of layers on, so shout out to Oscar Jacobson for providing me with the winter gear to keep me playing golf in the winter, otherwise I wouldn't be here making videos for you guys. That's hit good. See where that lands. Not too far away. How is this possible? I've broken another one. Alright, so 4th ball, standard T-peg, and then we're going to try these Drive 45 golf tees. not sure on that one, so I'm going to hit one more, just so we can try and make it quite fair. So one more. Alright, so last ball, and then we're going to change over to the dry 45. Quirky name, isn't it? Well, that's it, very good. So that has finished probably about 20 yards just short of the green, I think. So not too bad. Right then, I've got one here. I've got to try and look at the picture of how I have this golf ball set now. Okay. Right, so we've hit the 4 with a normal driver. We're going to go to the 45. I'm going to hit 4 balls, and I'm going to mark the 4 golf balls with a 4-5 on it, so we can compare the two. That's a little bit dirty, so I'm going to switch that one out. 45. Oh, it's too wet now, I won't take the pen mark. 4-5. 4-5. 4-5. Right, so that's the 4 balls marked with 45. So now the fun part is going to be sticking this in the ground, trying to get it at a 45-degree angle. This is like the nerves I had in my first ever long drive event. I couldn't put the ball in the tee. So there we go. Right, I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So this, I don't even know if that's 45 degrees, and there we go, it's fallen off. But we're going to go from there. Alright, so this, I always think this is the trickiest part, is getting the ball to stay. So, going off my quick guesstimation from the eye, I'm going to say that's about 45 degrees. I haven't got Corey or Niall here with their triangle to measure out 45 for me, which they for some reason call it a square, even though it's got 3 sides and it looks like a triangle. So I'm going to go off that measurement. We're going to hit the 4 now. We're going to see where they go. We'll walk down, we'll compare the two, see if these have gone further or the others have gone further. I have hit 2 decent ones with a normal tee. And then what we'll do after we've hit the 4 here and we've gone down and check, go down, we'll check which ball's gone further. I'll show you guys that. And then we're going to go indoors on the GC2 in North Wales Indoor Golf and Driving Range, which is where I do all my practice. And I'm going to hit balls indoor there so we can check if there's actually less spin on the golf ball and if it does go further. Because out here, obviously it's wet, it's winter, it's cold. You're not going to get a very fair bounce if you land it on a slightly soggier part of the grass. So the ball's falling off the tee again. As I've said a couple of times, as I've said, the nerves like my first long drive event. So here we go, drive 45. Hit it good. Bounced. Tell you one thing, the last 3 or 4 shots we've hit with the standard tee, all 4 tees have broken. And this tee's just survived. So, they are durable. We've got it on. Oh, this just looks crazy, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does look different. You guys, even if you don't like the idea of this tee, you need to just get a pack anyway. And as I've said, this is not a paid promotion. I'm not making anything from shouting these guys out or nothing. You need to get a pack just to try them, just to see what I'm looking at from the side of the ball here. Because it is different. Let's just say that. Right, ball number 2. a bit left. Survived another one. Well, it took me 3 attempts to get it on that time. I'm getting better. I'm getting the hang of these tees. Right, ball number 3. Come on. That's a good one. That wasn't very good. It's gone a long way, that tee peg. So again guys, as I've said, I am going to go indoors and hit a few balls in there because it's hard to swing properly when you lay it up so much and it's cold. So, and you guys see the numbers as well. Will be a fair comparison between the two. So last one, I have hit one good with this tee so far. So let's see if we can get another one. So we've got 2 each. It's in play, not the greatest strike again. I found, right, so my initial thought quickly on the tee, obviously I'm not on a tee box anyway, I've just made a makeshift tee box in the middle of the fairway. So it's not very level, so it's not going to help the course as it is. But so my quick thought on the dry 45 tee is, it's hard to get the ball on the tee. That might be because I've made a makeshift tee box in the middle of the fairway and it's slightly uneven, I don't know. Obviously because it's winter, some tees are closed and we're playing off mats or tees slightly further that are makeshift. So I can't really go on a tee and test it properly because they're not very level. And I don't want to ruin the grass, to be honest, hitting that amount of drivers. But looking down on the ball, it does look different. I don't think I can get the tee high enough for my liking. I like the tee really high because I like to hit high, up on the ball a lot more. And with these, because they're at a certain angle, too much of the tee goes down to the ground for my liking. So it might be slightly different for you because you guys probably tee the ball a lot lower than I do. So it might be something to look at for you guys as well. If you do like a higher tee, you might find it a little bit of a struggle with these tees. And it looks pretty weird, to be honest. It's just the visual aspect of seeing a tee in front of the ball. It's different. You're not used to seeing it. But we're going to walk down now. We're going to go and have a look at which ball's gone the furthest because I've hit one good with the dry 45 tee and I've hit 2 decent balls as well with the standard tee. So we'll go down, we'll have a look which one's gone further. Then we're going to shoot over to the sim room where it's a lot nicer over at North Wales Indoor Golf. And we're going to hit a couple of balls on GC2 with the tees again, so at least you guys can see the numbers. And do the tees do what they claim? They reduce spin, which in sense, well, which they claim gives us longer and straighter drivers. So let's get down the fairway or by the green, wherever the golf balls may be, and let's have a look which one's gone further. All right, guys, we're walking down. It's cold. As you can see, we've got the snood, we've got the bobble hat. If you watched the last, not the last video, the video before, when we did a worst ball scramble with Chris and James, what I want to know is, do you guys want to see a little series where I give James some lessons and we see if we can get his handicap down from 26, and when the season restarts in April 1st, can we get him down to 18 within the first month if I give him a few lessons? So guys, comment down below if you guys want to see that. Comment James doesn't know this either yet, so I will give him a message. And James, if you're watching this, comment your own name so I know you've commented down if you want lessons yourself, and we'll make it a little fun winter series because a lot of you guys took James's appearance on the channel quite well. You'll see he can relate to you guys if you're a higher handicap golfer as well, so maybe it'll help you. If I give him a few tips, you might be able to pick up something yourself. So comment James down below and we'll get some winter lessons on the go for him, and we'll get him ready for next year. So get in the comments now. So these are the 2 furthest golf balls I've hit. Before you ask, if you're wondering, my golf bag does not have a panel on it because I've shipped the panel off to get embroidered. So what we're looking at, first one is, so this one is, I've not moved the balls, these are as they are. a drive 45 golf ball. So that was next to my bag here. So we'll put it back down. We'll get the laser out. So the hole was 366 to the middle, and it's 380 to the back. So this ball has got four, well, I'll show you. I'm gonna take off 4 yards. So 46 to the middle. So that's gone 320, and it's obviously cold. And then if we walk, we'll count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that has got no markings on the golf ball. So that was a regular tee, and the dry 45 was 10 yards behind. So as I mentioned before we hit the golf balls, it's hard to gauge a comparison between the two when you're outdoors and it's cold like this, because the regular tee ball may have got a bigger bounce, or the dry 45 may have hit a soft part of the ground where it's muddy and it might have just died straight away. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot over to, as I've said, the sim room now. We're going to hit some balls. We're going to compare the numbers, look at the spin, look at the ball speed, look at total distance, and see if there actually is anything to this dry 45 tee. So I'll see you in a minute where we're wearing the shorts and the t-shirt in the nice warmth of the sim room. So let's go. All right, so guys, we're in the sim room. It's a lot warmer, as you can see. We've got shorts and t-shirt on rather than being layered up with all the clothes outside. And we're going to hit 5 balls in here quickly with a regular tee. We're going to look at the numbers. We're going to swap over to the dry 45 tee. We'll hit 5 balls there and we'll compare the two. So let's hit some bombs. Decent one to start. Ball number 2. I've smoked that. Decent one. Bit out the toe. We're not going to edit any shots out because we all hit bad shots. Isn't that right, Steve? Yeah. Steve from North Wales Golf is behind the camera watching on with his son. Too shy to come on camera. Do you want to hit shots on the camera for these to watch, or no? So that was 3. We'll go 2 more and then we'll change to the other tee peg. Another good one. I'm striping it in here. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Oh. That'd have been a good part, that 4th tee shot in the hole. Not great. It'll work. Right, so we've hit the 5 balls there. We won't show you the numbers yet because we'll go straight into the dry 45 tee. We'll hit 5 balls now and we'll put the comparison of the 2 different results next to each other there. So, as you can see, this is the tee. It's ridged on one side, which I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out if it's any better now because we can see the numbers. And this is going to be the fun part. Getting the ball on the tee. Right, so it only took 3 attempts to put the ball on the tee. Pretty much a 45-degree angle. I can't get it any closer than that. So let's hit 5 balls and we'll see if there's any difference. Good and out the gate. It's a lot lower. We should have done this at 3 balls really because it's going to take me a long time getting this ball on the tee, I think. Oh, look at that. You like that, Steve? First time. So as I've said, when you see me hitting balls outside a minute ago as well, the tee is a little bit low for me because we have to put it at an angle. The tees aren't quite long enough for me, so I'm going to struggle to hit the ball as high as a standard tee because it's just not high enough for my liking. So that's one thing you've got to take into consideration if you do like a high tee. a little bit thin. As you can see, the tee is still on the ground. Oh, we're getting good at this tee now. Straight on again. It's getting warm in here, a lot warmer than it was outside. And this is why you should practice indoors in winter. So come down to North Wales Golf, book out the sin and hit some bombs. You might see me down here as well. Toey. But we did hit the toe with the last ones, so we're going to keep that one in. Right, come on. Here we go, getting the hang of these tee pegs. Ball number 4. High off the face that'll be a flat run of that. That's just taking the average up on that tee peg, I tell you right now. That's gone 391 yards because I hit it high off the face. And then last one. Oh, come on, it was all right a minute ago.
A few moments later.
That's hit out the screw, that. It's just dropping. So there's definitely going to be a reduction in spin just from looking at the ball flight. So, right, so we're going to throw the numbers over onto the screen now. And like I said earlier on, the only numbers we're going to look at ball speed, spin and total distance. So we'll start with the 3 wood, as you can see on the screen, is actually the dry 45 tee. I just changed it so we could have 2 different columns between the drivers. So ball speed, the average of a standard tee was 195.7 and 195.4. So basically the exact same. A tee is not going to give you any more speed than anything else. So that's just down to the swing. We're going to look at spin next because they claim the reduction in spin is going to make you hit the golf ball longer. So for me, the average speed was 2075 with the standard tee and 2016 with the dry 45 tee. So there is a reduction in spin, but it's not enough to warrant anything as they claim. I don't know how much they claim by, it doesn't say on the box, but it's pretty much the same. And then we look at carry and total distance. So average carry with the standard tee was 326 and average carry with the dry 45 tee was 312, which relates to a total distance of 368 with the standard tee and 351 with the dry 45 tee. So there you can see the numbers. The difference between the two is a little bit in total distance. I don't know if that's down to the fact that I couldn't get the tee high enough, which I'm used to having a little bit higher on the standard tee. With the dry 45 tee, I couldn't quite get it as high as I'd like. So maybe that is a difference between the two in the yardage, I don't know. But I do advise you guys trying the tees out. They haven't made a difference for me. Like I said at the start, this is not a paid promotion if I'm not sponsored by the company, so I'm going to give you an honest review. So for me, it's given me nothing. It's technically lost me distance, mainly due to the fact that I couldn't get the tee high enough. If they made longer tees, they might work well for me, and it did take a long time for me to get the ball on the tee on a few times. I wouldn't want to be set up in a long drive event with 2 minutes 45, 6 balls, trying to get the tee on trying to get the ball on the tee every single time. It's going to be a pain in the ass. So that's not for me, but as I've said, go out, buy them, try it. You need to see what it looks like when you're looking down at the ball with these dry 45 tees. It's something you're not used to seeing. But there we go, that's an honest review. They've not done much for me, but they might do it for you, so that's basically it. I am down here at North Wales Golf in St Asaph. You guys need to come down, book the sim while it's horrible weather outside, get your practice in. I've started sweating, it's going to keep your temperature up, it's good for the body, that's what you want to do. And basically that's it. So if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell so every time I do post a new video, you guys are notified straight away. And as I've said in every single video you've seen so far, review on this shaft is coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. We're waiting on a few things, and basically that's it. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.